Memphis Grizzlies plays down. Every fan of Memphis will get down this year's Grizzlies team. A reminder, fans, we hope you will come and join us for trading card day. The first 10,000 fans to the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Grizz in the Grizz crew.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming Grizzlies game, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets.
The National Basketball Association and the Memphis Grizzlies are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. At small forward, number 0, Jalen Butler. At center, standing 6'8", number 15, Brandon Tall. At power forward, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 8, Jeff Jackson Jr. At golf, 6'3", number 12, Josh Morris. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 74, MP. The head coach for your Memphis Grizzlies is Thomas C. Salone. And your Memphis Grizzlies.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. In the backcourt, folks, and Anthony and Johnson. Durant is up there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down in the middle. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
Yeah, MP is determined to give anyone who steps on his court a fight. He's really trying to create an environment where this becomes a must-win game for their opponents, wanting those teams to treat this game like it's a must-win.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Thanks. MP always working for his fans, always working for the people. You know, guys, we have to point out that tonight is Dunks for Dollars here, a great charity event that this team is set up to benefit local dog rescue.
It's great to see the team reach out to the local shelters and help out dog rescuers. It's a great benefit to a great organization. Out there who feel the same.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And here is more. Following the three from Kevin Durant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jackson against Şengün. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Morant looking around. MP, no good. And here are the Rockets now. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. Now, let's see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now, here's more. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. 3-point range.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Thompson against MP.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Thompson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by Memphis. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are all and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Now, Kevin Durant. Following the three-point attempt by MP, KD's shot is good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Moore. 6 points for him. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. It's the three-point shot.
He's got to run out there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant. Sometimes you got to run out of town.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Durant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Durant's got 11.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Van Vliet against Morant. MP outside. From the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so is Houston, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of called by Thomas Isola. He's ready to talk things through with them. They put him a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Moore against Thompson. MP passes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. That cuts the lead to single digits. 10 points in the game so far.
The shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Van Vliet gets to Şengün. Pass to Durant. Durant going to work inside.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Now, MP. Back to Morant. MP outside. MP with the easy bucket inside.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Van Vliet outside. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Wells is checked in for Jackson. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. The Grizzlies trail by 4. MP outside. Good, and the nice assist from Moore. Moore's got 17 now.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Durant. It's stolen by Aldama. Memphis moving it around. A three from MP. They get it again. Clark kicks to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark sets a screen for MP. MP!
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Durant. He's got 18. Pass to Eason. And they get it. It's good. Eason's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
If you want to go out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
37.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. In the Eastern Conference, Tyler Hero.
Look, he's just a beast on the offensive. You want to slow him down, you got to bring the double, the triple. Oh yeah, quadruple. Because if you don't, he's going to be out there getting more of these awards.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half can turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a similar for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet into the point guard. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. There's a resemblance in Alperen Sengun's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Sengun acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and punch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin, back over to you.
Thank you, Alex.
Get used to sneaking back over the next 10 plus seconds. MP taking flight.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
He has range out beyond the arc in his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top 2 players in our league.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
For 3, Van Vliet, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Outside Jackson for the 3. Eason grabs the board.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Durant for 3. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. KD's got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now. Get into his spots and he's simple on the offensive side. Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, they have provided their first time.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
It's time to get down.
Let's check out the stats for Alperon Şengün. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Left side Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their side.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for more. Free throw off from Durant. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And Moore subbed in for Ty Jerome. And a switch here also for... Houston. Van Vliet's checked in. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And D out there with number 2, and it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pass to Durant. This is Van Vliet. And they're dropped. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
He throw good, Van Vliet.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
And he can't hit the second. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate in contending.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Now Embiid from outside. Now Morant. Beyond the arc. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Rockets lead by 5.
2 minutes remaining with the game.
Van Vliet outside. 1:52 left in the fourth. Now Eason. And it's out of bounds. They say it was a touch by Van Vliet.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
It's an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
Durant against the point.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
Here's Embiid. The 3 goes
Damage this young man is doing from deep.
the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
He's off from 3. Memphis trailing here. And
At the line for Memphis, 2-1.
What's up?
on the free throw, no good.
All eyes on MP.
KD against Moore. Jackson with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Moore with it. Jackson set the pick for a 4 lead. And again. We've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And usually you want to go 2-for-1 here to maximize.
Get a free t-shirt.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. About 7 seconds separate the shot game clocks. And so it's and an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just do what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shot, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
The poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this game.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
KD on the wing. Covered by Wells. Thompson. And again unable to change the momentum here. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Josh Moore. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A jump right there. Here's Eason. Fires the 3. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up the rim, right into the 5 seconds.
Sit out as just the overall thrust of the pass. And one of what it matters most. Doing what had to be done. And the Sydney's fans hold that.
And that about makes it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan LaForce. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
I'd like to present this check to the CEO of Fuzzy Yellow Friends, who provides homes and toys to rescues all over this great city. Give it up, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, MP and the team, for going so hard in the paint. Congrats on your huge win, and thanks to your dunks, we are going to be able to provide toys and homes to hundreds of rescue dogs in our great city.
Thank you. Do you have a rescue for us?
We have so many wonderful animals searching for forever homes. I'm sure we can find you the perfect companion at Fuzzy Yellow Friends. Thank you.
Great.
Stephanie?
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's Dallas's starting group. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Flag in at the 3, small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Ja Morant is out there with MP, and it's Clark in at the 5. I think what excites me the most early in the season is the uncertainty of the journey, Doris.
Oh, there's no doubt. Everything's in front of you, and that goes for every team in the league. Fans know it, players know it. All the arenas right now still full of optimism.
Here's Moore. Pass to Morant. From behind the arc. And MP with a basket on the assist by Morant.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's Flag. Back to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Morant. Irving for 3. Kept alive. Gafford passes to Marshall. And here is Irving. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from MP. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
And by drafting Cooper Flag, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, is ready to play and contribute right now, and obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
So it's Dallas with it, after the basket by Memphis. Looking to end the run, and it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in.
Well, because of his size of the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
MP outside. Simming up the ball. It's the ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here's more. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. The three ball. Gets the trifecta.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Grizzlies lead by 5. Morant, the pass to Moore. Knocks down the long jam. 13 points in the game.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Got the flag.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off the shot. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Moore. And so MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
They get it again. Gafford passes to Irving, and so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk over these guys. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Wells. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Ja Morant. And he knocks down the first one. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Here's more. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. Mavericks trail by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while, and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. FP putting on a show with the handle.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Memphis with a rebound. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Irving attacking. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
MP, a screen on Russell. Pass to Moore. There's the triple. On target from range. MP's got 20 points.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening series.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of the game, it's perfect.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 11. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points...
Substitution on the court.
Outside, fires the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Flag, right side Irving. 4-3, sinks the tray. Irving's got 10 points.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Marshall can't hit. Memphis leading by 23. MP scanning the floor. Jerome outside. Back to MP. Outside Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Marshall. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis with a rebound. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
It's a fairly even matchup, and both sides want to take that lead into the league's upper echelon. So let's see what signs we see of progress.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Flag. From the arc. Is rebounded by Moore. Flag's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Three seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Flag. Outside Irving to halt the run. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP with it. Russell covering. Moore. It's intercepted and stolen by Jackson. From deep, MP. He drops it for range. MP's got 33.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Irving for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smart. Play your game, not theirs. And this is how he He's a big part of their offense.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
MP getting it done for Memphis. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Grizzlies, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you had. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Well, let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Ja Morant is out there with MP, and it's Clark in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isolo.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Pass to Flag. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Jackson with a screen on Thompson. And he lobs it off the rim. And the dunk by Jackson.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Gafford. Pass to Irving. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 13.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
That one's good.
Love the start of the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Outside Irving. Thompson with a screen. He shoots. And it's Irving missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made. And continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Brian?
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. Marshall with the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
MP outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll wrap up the short two-game road trip.
And if there's one thing Flag doesn't lack, it's energy. He gets after it on every possession.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Pass to Moran. Back to MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he makes a break.
So far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Wells. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Ja Morant. Marshall passes to Russell. Stolen by MP. Here's Jackson. And it's Flag with a rebound.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Moore. Kicks it out to Jackson.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell against Jerome. Russell to pass to Marshall. 5 on the clock. The three from Thompson. Good D by MP.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Here's Flag. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
That's miscommunication, and we can see that happen.
Substitute.
Checked in for Caldwell Pope. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Powell. Marshall comes in for Martin. Flags checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Exum. Memphis is... gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Thompson and Flag fill out the wings. Najee Marshall is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the 1. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. On the wing, MP. Back to Jerome. Fires for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Over to the left wing, and here's Flag outside. And the dunk by Gafford.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
MP with it. Oh, that's the alley. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Memphis. MP. One foul.
They feel good, MP. Dallas is shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Thompson. Here's Flag outside. They get it back. Gafford with the bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
MP outside. Takes a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Jerome against Irving. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Now here's MP. From outside the arc. Oh, another one falls.
He's nearing the single-game franchise run.
Absolutely on fire. Already a 19th member and approaching some history. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Grizz and the Grizz Girls.
We've got planned giveaways a system of points. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will be going home with their own Grizzlies Live. That's right. Don't miss out on this chance to run the Grizzlies with every step you take. And you don't want to miss out on our next giveaway at the next home Grizzlies game. Every fan in attendance will
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And here's a look at some numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So here's Oklahoma City starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Clark in at the center. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the point court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Moore. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Yes, that goes in.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Watches it from deep. Rebounded by Moore.
And that was a little bit of a range check from him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now, here's MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right now. They've got momentum.
Number 32,
there's the Thunder in second place.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Williams' shot is off. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. MP deciding where to go with it. To end the drought. Tried to bank it in, but he missed.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold struggle.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Now here's Wallace. Last time, 14 points for him. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
On the wing, MP. Wallace covering. Morant gets to Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 more.
Rim protection plus three-point shooting. Triple J gives you two things every team needs.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren from deep. It's good from long range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's MP. Still scoreless.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Over in the corner, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Shea is just getting better and better at facilitating.
Pass to Moore. Three-pointer. Throws it from outside.
And that assist got a nod from his teammate after that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what...
Hey, yo, right here.
Substitution on the court.
Holmgren kicks to SGA. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for the first. It's going to be on MP.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Take a break.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
The first one falls. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last 2 seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get the spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allen, thank you very much.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Right to the rim, and that's the break.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation... might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Jalen Wells comes in for Jerome, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Higgins is checked in. SGA kicks to Williams. Outside, Dort. There's the triple. Rebounded by Moore. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Wells passes to Jackson. Dort against MP. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. And Clark Jackson the assist by MP. He's got 3 assists tonight. 29 seconds left in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Alexander kicks to Dort. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Well, that is a nice job getting to the other side of the rim. Creates a tough angle for the defense.
MP outside, and so it's
The Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big guy.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves. Thunder trailing by 6. The front court is Wells and Jackson. MP out there with John Morant. And it's Clark in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Holmgren. Banked in off the glass. Holmgren's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game. Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score alone, he can handle the basketball, shoots the free, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
MP kicks to Morant. Good in the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Hartenstein. For 3, Holmgren kept alive. And with that shot, the lead is let down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hartenstein.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Now on the court is your host.
And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA. Here are the top rookie intimidators. Fifth on the list, MP.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishes.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead. And the foul called on MP.
Timeout. Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him. And so, calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Jalen Williams. Averaging 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go. The Thunder pull it in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams passes to SGA. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's MV with the rebound.
Morris got his 4th rebound in this one. And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero balls. Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Williams with the ball, guarded now by Clark. Here's SGA. The 17-footer goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley through.
That's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
1:03 left here in the third quarter. Outside, George. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Here's George. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. MP passes to Jackson. Good. It's MP picking up the assist. Moore's got his 7th assist here tonight. SGA looking it over. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Jackson.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to MP. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. A 3-ball. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
MP.
Just got it off in time.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Morris checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Casey Wallace. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcaster, and it excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe it. You definitely do. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Burke to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
Yeah, that's a key three for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones, or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
4 on the clock. And Moore kicks to Morant. Good, and it's on Moore's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for MP.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Out to Morant. Loads it up for MP. Stolen by Torch. We got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
More. And the layup's good off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all